I want to politely have this conversation with this person. This person says the problem is that today's young adults want to buy that $400,000 to $600,000 house and start with out the best. I don't know what that means, but way above what they can afford. In my area, and it's a nice area, you can hang on. Find a house for 275,000 to 300,000. It's a fixer upper, but to get ahead, you're going to have to spend time outside your job doing just that. Work on it a little bit at a time, build some equity, and gradually work up to the next level. And I understand what you're saying because that's the way we grew up. And that's the way we did things. You go get a starter home and you can afford that starter home. And then eventually you move into a bigger home and maybe eventually a bigger home. We never really did that because we're still in our starter home 21 years later. And kids have gone and left the house. And now it's like, from a day-to-day standpoint, more than enough for what we need. But we did the same thing, right? We bought this house for, I want to say 180, 185, 21 years ago. The problem is that they think that this house, when I say they, Zillow and them, they think that this house is now worth 360. Hang on. Sorry, I had a phone call. And the wages haven't gone up to match that. So, for example, as of late last year, the national median price for a starter home was $260,000. According to this data, if you were trying to buy a starter home at that price right now, you would need an income of between $76,000 and $80,000, and you're going to need 20% down. But the average annual salary is approximately $65,000 to $69,000. So in my opinion, the problem is not that kids want a more expensive house these days. It's that their income hasn't matched what the price of houses have come to match. Right? The price of houses have gone way up and income hasn't gone up to match it. $260,000. So let's just have an open conversation. To you, the commenter, and I, you look at a house that's $260,000. Not bad. That's doable. My 24-year-old daughter, who's getting ready to have her first child in a couple of months, and her boyfriend that live together, there's no way in hell they would ever get approved for a $260,000 house, nor do I think they could afford a $260,000 house, because the salaries have not kept up. The wages have not kept up. So I don't think that it's that the kids these days want a $400,000 to $600,000 house, and not to mention the fact it's not like the old days, right? Where you went and you bought a rundown house and you worked on it little by little by little. Those rundown houses need a lot more work, and the cost to repair them have gone way up. People want a house with less troubles, less things to fix, less issues, so they can spend more time having a good work-life balance and not spending all of their time outside of work working on their damn house. But the problem is the cost of houses have gone up and salaries haven't. Therein lies the problem. Now, maybe in your area you can get a starter house, like you said, for what you can, and people are really wanting $600,000 house. $600,000 here? That's some of the working class families in the neighborhood. I mean, my tiny little 1,400 square foot one level home on just over a quarter acre lot with well, septic, and no garage, they're saying is $360,000. If somebody came here and bought my house for $360,000, I'd slap them on general principle alone. This house isn't worth $360,000. That's the problem.